Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to episode number 7 of the Road to Glory here on FIFA 16 Ultimate Team. Thank you so much for all the previous support you've given me on this series. It's really awesome. It's going down a treat and you guys are getting nice and interactive in the comments as well, which is lovely to see. If you could keep the hype going by smashing a thumbs up, that'd be epic, and let's get into it. So, this is our 4-3-3 squad, you know. I'm looking to change this in the next couple of episodes because we've used it since the start. This is what we literally built in the first episode, and we're starting to get some coins now. I thought what we'd be doing this episode is go into a tournament, so we get the team all ready and pumped up for it, and we search for a game for ages and then there were no opponents found. So I thought, okay, maybe, you know, that's not going to happen twice, right? There's definitely people going into tournaments. We search again and it seems that nobody really wants to play tournaments or something. There was nobody found again. Kept trying. I thought, you know what, we'll just go into seasons. So this is either seasons or this is online single. I can't remember. I think it might be online single match actually. We come up against a BPL squad. He's got Lukaku, he's got Townsend, all sorts of stuff. Oh no, top left corner it says seasons. So this is Division 9 seasons. This is our chance to get 3 points to win the title. We get a very good start with Choupo-Moting doing his thing, scoring another goal for the club. He's done such a good job since we brought him in the first episode. We then whip it up to Kevin Prince Boateng. I mean, what more is there needed to be said right there? He's just banged that into the back of the net on the half volley. That's a beautiful strike. And one of the reasons he's one of the best players on this game for me, especially in this Road to Glory. He's done an amazing job again. Him and Choupo-Moting, absolutely influential. I get very lucky because the triple tap just gets, well, skied by Romelu Lukaku right there. And then I give a free kick away. I thought I gave away a penalty, but not quite. I think I get a booking and he takes the free kick, but we manage to just jump the wall at a point where it goes over the bar. Nice one. So we go into half time. Very even game. Not much to say about it, only 2 shots for each team, but we'd obviously been very clinical because we'd stuck away both of our chances. However, I get a little bit complacent sometimes, and Andros Townsend runs into the box, and I've got to say, that's an amazing finish. I feel a little bit sick that my goalkeeper didn't want to go and pick that one up and, you know, deflect it at his near post, but so be it. You know, I score him all the time as well. And then I decided, you know what, we got to apply some pressure right now. We really need another goal to make this one clear cut and to like feel comfortable about it, but it just wasn't happening. Like, we kept getting through there with like Caligiuri sticking it wide of the post, and my opponent decided to push on, and I have to admit my defenders were flying in front of it. His players were flying in front of it as well. I have to give a shout out to my keeper for some of his saves and stuff, and I don't know, it was a tense match, a very close one, which eventually ended at that 2-1 mark, and I would have been much more happy if I hadn't conceded a goal, because you always feel a little bit more comfortable when you've got a 2-goal lead. However, we get 4,500 coins for that one, and of course that means we must have won the title for such a big payout like that. I think we got like 3,000 coins bonus for winning the title, and then of course we had the 1,000 coins for the game, and the actual coins from the game as well. And that's a good job. We're now into Division 8. Which is sort of scary really, but I think what I'm going to do for the rest of this episode is actually just play some online singles, chill out a little bit, come up against what is, well, this is another very, very good team. He's got the likes of Dumbia, Buffal, I think, is a new 5-star skiller. He's up front for him. He's got Basufa as well, the likes of Felipe Santana, Eramenko, in the formation which I hate to play against. This is what I really struggle against all the time. We go 1-0 up though with Ben Yedder early on. You notice if you watch this Road to Glory through and through that I seem to score these early goals. The games which I really struggle are the ones where I don't score the early goal. That's where I sort of can't find the back of the net and I just end up losing, you know. It takes an early goal for me to get nice and comfortable into a game. We then go 2-0 up, Ben Yedder scoring a second goal for the club, well, in this particular game, should I say. And look at him and Cabela, man, they just tear it up constantly. They're both incredibly good. I'm probably going to do little player reviews for them on FootWiz, which is something I've been doing a lot of lately. I know there's been a hell of a lot of requests for some cheaper players, and if you follow me on Twitter and follow FootWiz on Twitter, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I've been reviewing legends, I've been reviewing some cheaper players as well, and then some of the beastly players there like Suarez and Ibra and stuff like that. So if you are interested in knowing how some of the more elite players in the game play, then those are the videos for you, and I'll leave a link down below to the FootWiz channel. I could have scored a hat-trick with Ben Yedder there, and I decided to be a cheeky boy and Panenka it, and this is why you don't do that, because Oh my god, terrible goalkeeper, and then he gets a goal straight back. That counter-attack was brutal, and it felt like there was a momentum shift. I know there isn't such thing in this game, but it just felt like there was a momentum shift. We then couldn't score a goal to save our life, and you wouldn't believe what happens, right? I mean, you could probably see it coming at this point in time, but my goalkeeper does that stupid thing again. I don't even know what to call it. He like palms it out straight into the path of an oncoming opponent who scores the goal to make it 2-2. I then stupidly give away a penalty, and I'm thinking, I can't believe this. I've been dominating, but I got complacent. I get a red card, and he goes 3-2 up. And I'm thinking, this is the luckiest guy in the world. How on earth is he beating me when I was so far ahead and getting so many chances and stuff? I hit the post and feel very unlucky about it. However, Ben Yedder takes it upon himself to get his hat-trick, basically, and get us back into the game in the 89th minute. And I'm like, okay, at least this one's going to extra time right now. Or is it? Well, he does something stupid even before extra time would come about and gets himself a second yellow card with Mangala. And that means if I get one more attack, he's got one less centre-back in the game. And Ben Yedder sticks it away, and we win the game. We turn that game around in the last like 2 minutes, and that's a bit of a relief, I have to admit, because we deserved to win that game. And I was utterly, I don't know, I was like so angry, actually so angry at this game when I was losing, that I just had to turn it around. And luckily we did it, because otherwise I think the controller probably would have gone through the lens of that camera, and I would have had some expensive mistakes made. We have to switch it around because, of course, we did get that red card. And we ran out of boost as well. So we go back to the catalogue, find another boost. We get another 10 games of 1,000 coins. They're very, very useful. And that's what's helping us build up at the moment. Build up some coinage. We go into our third and final game of the episode in online single matches. And we come up against what is a really weird Premier League team. He's gone bronze, silver, gold. I think he's sort of got a variation of all of the good players. He's got some Bertrand Traore in there, who I was especially worried about. And because of that, you know, he's just absolutely belted it in, really, hasn't he? As a beautiful left-footed goal. Someone let me know down below in the comments, is that his strong foot? Because I always thought he was right-footed, and if that's his weak foot with an outside of the boot finish as a silver player, I should be a little bit more bad about conceding that one. But this guy was really good. He was obviously, I don't know, trying to bring it down to make it a challenge for himself by using some of these bronze and silver players. Who knows? Maybe he's even a YouTuber that's doing like a series and upgrading certain players and stuff. Let me know if you know who it is. But Kevin Prince Boateng gets a nice equaliser. I think that took a little deflection. However, I will happily take the goal. You know, we needed to get back into it. That look at that for an early cross. We hit the inside of the post. I thought I was going to score a wonder goal. Of course, I was crossing it in for a header, not actually shooting, but it was kind of cool. However, we then missed this opportunity. Caligiuri, surely... No, he misses that as well. He's been so consistent with those tap-ins from rebounds. It's been unreal, and I can't believe he missed that one there. But we go into half-time, and look at how much we're getting dominated on possession. We may have had more shots, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't keep the ball. However, we get at the back post, and somehow he defends it. I didn't see that one coming. I then try something sweaty. I then try and whip it across the box. And as it goes out, embarrassingly, what I noticed is that he gets a red card and I get given a penalty out of nowhere. Didn't even think about it. I was so annoyed that I tried to, like, cheekily play it across the box when I could have just shot. However, we get into the lead. Yeah, Caligiuri scores a penalty. He does that for me a lot. We then have an acrobatic attempt from outside the box. Choupo-Moting then gets it blocked. We find ourselves in the box with Caligiuri, who sticks it home to get another goal for the club, to make it 3-1. That's when I'm a little bit more comfortable. We see the game out, we win 3-1, and we get a whole bunch of coins for it, of course. And at the end of that game, as you can see, we sort of pulled it back on possession and more shots and stuff like that. So I feel like we did deserve to win that one in the end, but I have to give it, you know, give it up to my opponent, give him a little bit of a clap. He was a very good player with a very interesting BPL-style squad. That's going to wrap up today's episode. If you have enjoyed, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. As I said previously, I'm looking to try and get rid of probably this team, or at least upgrade it or something like that in the near future. Let me know if you've got any suggestions. Maybe we could get a new right winger in, someone with a little bit more caliber than Vargas. He hasn't done a lot for us lately. Or maybe we sell this entire team, use the coins that we've got, and try and build something, I don't know, maybe around someone like Griezmann or Jackson Martinez. Let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.